Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pokemondays on the Dynamate channel. I'm Chipper. The first thing I wanted to talk about was Heat Wave Arena. They still have no idea on Pokemon Center Japan what they're going to do. I think they had issues with um, the new telephone system that they put in, maybe it was the credit card payment. You know, they changed a lot of the settings to try to make sure it was people within the country that were ordering the set, and I think that they outsmarted themselves. But they said that now they're going to, at a later date, have a lottery in place for those items, which, I mean, we'll see. But I was ready to go. But like I said, I have my own suppliers out there in Japan, and they were able to hook me up. So I have mine. But hopefully Pokemon Center works that out. As I was waiting for that, the Super Premium Collection dropped on the US Pokemon Center, and I was not able to secure one. I would be curious to know how many of you all did. I flirted with joining a Discord. I have no connections in the US Pokemon game. I mean, like, everybody that I know is in Japan. So, I mean, like, I'm right there with you. I almost joined one of those, like, Discord channels that were like, oh, we all got it, you know, showing the wins. And they're just everything's just so scammy right now that I like signed up to join. I was like, no, I can't do it. I have to find another way to get this stuff. So hopefully on through another store, or I'll be luckier. But I would be curious to know, did any of y'all pick up anything? If you did, let me know in the comments below. Like, I was just not able to. And then Friday, I was like, okay, they got me yesterday. This was Thursday that the Super Premium Collection came out. I was like, I know Destined Rivals is going to drop today in the morning, just like we thought they were going to do. They announced the set. Okay, let's go. Like, maybe about 8 a.m. I'm Central Time. I was like, maybe around 8 a.m. Central Time. We'll be ready to go 9 a.m. Eastern. My daughter had her culmination at 8 o'clock in the morning, so we were like at her school, and I was like trying to not take the focus away from her, and but I was just checking intermittently to make sure that I wouldn't miss that. And also Romina had two cousins that came to visit as well, so we were hosting, and I was just being a bad host and a bad father in the morning for what turned out to be nothing, because as you know, they announced Shining Revelry for TCG Pocket instead of allowing those items from the Team Rocket set to go live on the US Pokemon Center. So I don't know if you guys are looking forward to that. I feel like they're dropping that stuff a lot. Like, once a month is a really long time to me for them to be dropping, you know, these TCG Pocket sets, even though that's a mini set. It's a lot, man, because I'm trying to keep up. I trying to get at least all of the 3-star and the crown cards in each set, because I hope that they're going to open up some of the 2-star trading as time goes on. But it's just been, I was like, God, like, next week, here we go again. And then that's going to be, you know, through the month of April, trying to catch up with that one. And then end of April, we have another set dropping there. But I'm sure some of you will be excited. I wonder, how do y'all feel about the pace? Like, I think it's a little much, man. I've never been like, hey, I want less Pokemon cards. I want less sets. Can we just chill out? I don't play that often. I mean, every day I go in and I get my daily rewards. I open my packs that end up being nothing, and then that's about it for the day. I try to think back, you know, first thing in the morning, and then at the end of the day, it's kind of the only times I play it for about, you know, a minute and a half each time, unless there's like a promo event going on. Then I have to do, you know, some battles or something that just seem really superfluous, or really like just I don't know, like boring, to try to get through a bunch of randomized solo battles to try to get a Manaphy with a little stamp on it. But as of right now, I'm still doing it. I'd be curious to see if any of you guys, if the excitement that you have has waned at all. And I wonder, if it does wane, if that will affect the physical card game. I would expect it not to. You know, I suspect that for the next, 18 months or so, we're probably in, maybe 24 months, like, it's going to be kind of like it is now, rough treading out there for collectors. But yeah, that was That was Friday. So then no set Friday. I ended up with nothing. No super premium collection on Thursday. No update on Heatwave Arena. They announced the Team Rocket set in Japan. They announced the Destined Rivals in the US, but not any of the products. And yeah, I don't know, man. Like, hopefully, you know, they can get back on track, because everything's lottery based and just like selling out in 5 seconds. And I mean, it was like a minute maybe that it took me to see that on Thursday about the super premium collection. I was like, okay, let me go in and do that now. And then they have the whatever version of the queue is that they have now on the US Pokemon Center. And I tried and nothing. And as I was waiting, I saw, you know, all the posts started coming up like, nah, like, it's not available. So I have to figure out more creative ways of doing that, because I don't want to go. It was like $500, $475 or something on TCG Player. I mean, it's ridiculous for, you know, I think they were charging $89.99 on the Pokemon Center site. And it's just like, these are the days that we're in. From a collection standpoint, the coolest things that I got in today was I have all of the reverse holofoils for Prismatic Evolutions. I know the Battle Partners is going to come out next week, and that'll be cool. We'll have some of that stuff, but it's going to take me all year, I think, to collect all this Prismatic Evolutions set. I have the Pokeball, like all of the Pokeball reverse holos coming, Pokeball holos coming, I think next week, and then it's going to take a few months, probably over the summer, to get the Master Balls, and then I'll just go after the chase cards. I'm hoping that they're going to print some after May when the Super Premium Collection comes out, provided some people actually open it and open packs and a little more product is available. I'm hoping that price drops at least somewhat, and then yeah, maybe we can pick up some for you know, a little bit cheaper price, even if it's not entirely reasonable. But that's kind of what I'm putting together. I'm still waiting on Vault X. I have like 60 or 70 more binders that I had ordered for them for you know, gens 4 through 8 or whatever. And like I said, I have everything coded. This is my Gen 6, so like all of these green ones are going to be all of the Gen 6 cards, and then like I have a different color for each generation set. And then obviously, I mean, there are a couple, like was it Evolving Skies, that was like the huge set that takes 2 binders. Because I went from these, like these Ultra Pros, like these 9 pages, to the 12, because I was putting master sets in there. And, you know, there are a couple sets there that's not even big enough. And I know they sell the 16 pockets now, and I was like, I'm stopping at 12. So this is as big as I'm going to go. And, hopefully the sets don't, you know, they've been pretty reasonable this generation. I think the sets, this one, Prismatic Evolutions, was pretty close, just because you had 4 different variations of each card, which was ridiculous. You know, when 151 came out here, I was relieved that we didn't have to do that, like the Pokeball holos and the Master Ball holos like they had in Japan for that set. But they brought it to us with this one, which I don't even like this, like Prismatic Evolutions. I don't like this set as much as that 151 set, but I don't know, it's kind of making me hate the set. But by the end of the year, I'll have it by the end of the year. And then in the meantime, we'll, over the course of, usually I'll pick up, the normal way that I do this with the US sets is I'll pick up all of the like regular cards and the reverse holos and maybe the basic EXs probably the first week or 2 of release. You'll probably see that in the next couple of episodes that those come in. And then I'll give it a month or 2, and then I'll start getting some of the chase cards and some of that, hopefully like let the price depress a little bit. But all bets are off this year. So, I mean, it could go up, it could go down. Your guess is as good as mine. But trying to think what else is going on. We talked about TCG Pocket. We talked about all of the card games that were going on. Oh, the anime is starting again next month. The next arc of their of the anime. And like what's interesting about that is they sat there for how many? 9 generations of Ash, or 8 generations of Ash, where he was the same age over and over and over again. And there was some really, in the Terra League from last year, there were some really cool, I say cool, it was disheartening as well. But interactions between some of the leadership at the Pokemon Company about the reasons why there was. I mean, I think Ishihara-san like really was trying to age up Ash as it went on, or remove him altogether, and they just never, the guy that created the character was really tied to him being that same age, and it just we kind of fell into that loop every generation where he wouldn't win, and then they finally wrapped it up before this generation. And oh, lo and behold, the second arc of this new anime, and there's already a time skip. Your time skip with these new characters. I hope that they tie those into the game better. I've been watching with Alyciana. We've been watching, going through some of the newer episodes, and I thought it was going to be tied a little bit more to the games. Hopefully in the future they find more ways to do that, or maybe even bring Ash back. Maybe Ash is somebody's dad or grandfather or something. Like, I always like continuity, and Pokemon's always hinted at things and then maybe not followed through on them altogether. But that would be really cool, I think, to have Ash come back in some regard, whether he's somebody's dad or I don't know. It maybe even be a different like universe, or they introduced the time skips with Legends Arceus. It could be anything. But yeah, let me know what you think about the anime. Let me know what you think about TCG Pocket, where your collection's at. Are you feeling optimistic about getting Destined Rivals? It might be today. It might be tomorrow. It's going to be this week, I think, that you're going to have whatever the digital version of those Costco free-for-alls. And good luck to you. I hope we all come back next week and have really cool things to show off to each other. But other than that, have a good week, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.